existence, you might say. Something that's so far away that it seems to be non-existent. I'm painting pictures of that, but it's a world of happiness, which is people have been looking for that or said they want it, but they haven't been able to achieve it with all their minds and their intellects. There were some goodwill men who were very intelligent, but they weren't able to do anything, and the planet is getting in a worse condition every day. So, with these particular equations I'm talking about, they should be tried. See what would happen. Try everything else. They've tried all kind of things, and chemically speaking and otherwise. So now it's time to really have the grand experiment. They might think it's an experiment, but they have to be fully warned. It's not an experiment. It'll work, and it'll change the planet, but it'll never be the same. Everything that they have will be automatically, you might say, lost, because to be on another plane of existence and values change, and people said, like, if they getting sick, dying now, and they won't do that, then of course that's a whole new mindset. They would have to get a new mindset.
What you're saying is that particularly you come out of the Negro heritage. Do you feel that your music would touch Negroes first before white people, or do you think they're in more need of it than white people, or what do you think of that?
Well, they aren't really in need of anything because they're complete over in the world of the dead.
How do you revive people that are dead?
But it's just some things that some people may not be in need of rain, and it rains when it's the force of nature. So that's what's going to happen, because you can't wait till they feel they need something. When a force of nature is supposed to do something, it does it. And you might say, I'm a force of nature, representing the forces, all the forces of nature, which that hasn't, people don't know anything about that. Some people might. I saw in one book where it said that when man reaches a certain stage where they can't move forward, a force of nature incarnates among them and achieve what they can't do. It's over in a Yoruba book, I think. I'm sure I saw it over in, it's an African doctrine, or African statement that happens, but it always happens like that. It could be the wind, or the sun, or the rain, or anything. Whichever force of nature is needed, it incarnates or have a representative as an incarnation of it, and then it achieves, which I haven't seen that in any other book, except this African. Yeah.
Why is it that the Africans now are in a state of turmoil? Is this a transitory stage, or do you think this will change?
It's because people still reap what they sow, and the Africans had a hand in putting the so-called American Negroes in slavery, which among these so-called American Negroes, there was some people that's very valuable to this being I'm talking about. And they are all down in there, mixed up in there. And the world never going to have any peace until they gotten out away from among Negroes or white people, wheresoever they are, because they don't belong over in there.
As a representative, are you allowed to give the name of the being?